Good morning students, welcome to my YouTube channel Maths Buzz. Here I am taking the topic of class 9th, which is polynomial. We already have started with the topic, and if you have not watched my previous video, do watch my video because this is after those videos in continuation. So I'm taking exercise 2.4 and this is question number 4 and 5, and these questions are slightly different because 3 questions which were earlier, they were related to the factor theorem, and we were just verifying whether particular polynomial is a factor of the given polynomial or not, and the other was finding the value of k if a particular polynomial is a factor of other polynomial. So here we have been given a quadratic, this is quadratic polynomial. So how to factorize quadratic polynomial? So this is what is in question number 4. Question number 5 is dealing with the cubic polynomial. So I'll just start with these questions. So here what we do. So we just 12x square minus 7x plus 1. So you will take this term and this term. So 12, I'm talking of the coefficient part. 12 into 1 is 12. So we'll just factorize 12 and we'll take care of the negative sign also. We'll just see the factors of 12, which in addition gives us 7. So 12 is 6 2s are 12 also. 12 into 1 is also 12. But if you add or take the difference, you are not getting 7. So the other factor is 4 3s are 12. So if you add 4 and 3, you get 7. But here I want minus 7. So I should take the factors minus 4 and minus 3. So here we can write this is 12x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. Now pairing them up. We'll just pair them up. Whatever the term can be taken common between two first term, we'll take it out. 4x can be common, so 3x minus 1. Here minus 1 will be common, so 3x minus 1. Here the verification is this factor should match with the second factor. If it is not matching, there is something wrong. So do all over again. So here 3x minus 1, I'll take common. So when you take it out, you are left with 4x minus 1. So hence the first term is factorized. So these all 4 are their very good question. Reason being, they all are different. So as far as the second part is concerned, you can factorize. I just want you to solve like 2 3s are 6. So we'll factorize 6 so that we get 7. So what can be the factors? Think over it, solve it. This is comparatively simple because we don't have any negative sign. So no hassle of handling the negative sign. Okay, moving to next. 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So we'll just multiply 6 and minus 6. What we get? We get minus 36. So when we are getting minus 36, I'll break minus 36 in such a way so that I get the sum of these two factors as plus 5. So आपने क्या करना है? Minus 36 is 12 3s are 36, okay? And 9 4s are 36. So if you take 9 and 4, it is going with 5, correct? So I'm writing 9 and 4. But since it is minus 36, which factor should get negative sign? So we'll see the middle term. Middle term is carrying plus sign. So the bigger number should be having plus and the lesser number should have been minus. Why? Because when I add 9 and minus 4, I get plus 5. Whichever sign the bigger number carries, the sum or the difference, that carries the same sign. So here this is 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. Pair them up. 3x is common. 2x plus 3. Now 4 and 6. What we can take out common? 2, but minus 2. Always be very careful about handling the sign. So minus 2, what is left in the second term? This. So you can see this is coming same. So our solution is perfectly on line. So 2x plus 3 can be taken common and 3x minus 2 is the second factor. So this is a factorization. So this way you can do the fourth part also. I want you to try your question all by yourself. If you have any problem, you make mistake, it's absolutely fine. Because when we are learning something new, we do make mistakes. And after certain practice, we become perfect and we feel very confident when we deal with the question, when we solve the problems. So I think these are the quadratic polynomial degree 2. I'll take the question now with cubic polynomial, which is in question number 5. So in continuation with exercise 2.4, I'm taking question number 5, which is about the factorization of cubic polynomials. So this is a very important question and little lengthy also, and if it is asked in the exam, this comes of 4 marks because there are particular number of steps. So here what we do, we have been given a polynomial, so I'll label it as p of x. P of x is general notation for the polynomial. We represent it by p of x. So we'll just write factors of minus 5. They can be what? Plus minus 1 and minus 5. Plus minus 5 means they are divisible. 1 is also dividing minus 5. 5 is also dividing minus 5. Okay, what do? We generally put the value of x. So if you see, if I put for x equal to 1, I'll put minus 1. If for those value I get the value of the polynomial as 0, so it means x minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial. What was this? That was the factor theorem. So if you put x equal to 1, p of 1, this is 1 minus 3, 1 minus 9 into 1 minus 5. So here you see the majority of the terms are negative and there is no hope of getting 0 in this case. So you are not getting 0. Moving to next, if I put p of minus 1, so this is minus 1 cube, minus 3 into minus 1 square, minus 9 into minus 1 minus 5. So this is minus 1, this is minus 3, plus 9, minus 5. So if you see, this comes out to be 0. So just recall, if x minus a is a factor, or if x minus a is a polynomial, and if p of a is 0, then x minus a is the factor of the polynomial. So this implies, you will write, this implies x plus 1 is a factor of given polynomial of p of x. Now what is the next step? Next step is, we'll divide this polynomial by x plus 1. When you divide the cubic polynomial by the linear polynomial, you get a polynomial with degree 2. That is a quadratic polynomial. So here, just see. Now what I will do, I will write this polynomial and I'll divide it by x plus 1. So here, x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5, and we'll divide it by x plus 1. So first term is x square, x cube plus x square. Change the sign, this cancels. Minus 4x square minus 9x minus 4x. Now here, this is minus 4x square minus 4x. Change the sign again. This is minus 5x minus 5. So next is minus 5. Okay. So here, this becomes minus 5x minus 5. Change the sign. Once you change the sign, you get the remainder as 0. So it means the second polynomial is x square minus 4x minus 5, and that is the first. This is first factor and this is second factor, but this can be factorized further. Like if I say 6 is one of the factor, but I have to find factors of 6 as well. So that is 2 into 3. So I'll keep factorizing my polynomial till the time I get irreducible polynomial. That is very, very important. So here if you see this polynomial, we'll just factorize it by splitting the middle term. Now here, if you see minus 5, so minus 5, what are the factors? The possible factor is 5 and 1 only. But since it is minus 5 and plus 1. Now if you see the middle term, this is minus 4. So minus 5 plus 1 is the acceptable terms. Had it been plus 4, I would take 5 and minus 1. So just see, we'll put the value x square minus 5x plus x minus 5. Pair them up. X minus 5, 1 is the factor, x minus 5. X minus 5, we have got the same term. So it means going correct. So x plus 1. So here are the factors of, we'll write factors of, you can write p of x. You don't need to write the whole variable all over again. So here you can see we have two of the factors same, that is the repeated factors. So this way you have understood. In the cubic polynomial, first you need to see the values of x which makes the value of the polynomial 0. So that particular becomes a linear factor, that linear polynomial becomes a factor. Then you will divide, you will get a quadratic polynomial, we will factorize it by splitting the middle terms. So I hope you have understood these point. This requires little practice and just knack of understanding. So just practice more questions and you will certainly command the solutions on these questions. And keep practicing, keep learning. Thank you and have a good day.